Cadian, again in Brazil, again eliminating the home team. I want to know how it feels becoming a bit of the villain for the Brazilian scene.
I think maybe there's more traditional sense to get the villain because I feel like so much love and passion from the Brazilian fans that, also when we're entering, it's not like obviously they're against us, but when you see when they were playing against Navi and other teams, it was way worse. So I'm not feeling so much like the villain, but I feel a bit like the party killer because
Yeah.
we're kind of ruining the party and the mood a little bit. But I hope that they will show up next year or next year tomorrow and hopefully cheer for us. Also, I think that it's important for the Brazilian scene that they get rid of the because it was the same with the VCT Masters for Valorant, where people are saying when it's not Brazilian teams, they're not showing up. So I'm really hoping that tomorrow they will show up and bring as much of the joy to Counter Strike that they can, because yeah, we need it. That's what's going to make the best event.
There was a moment which I think is the highlight of the series, the defuse where you pull out your headset and start like clamoring to the crowd. I want to know how it feels having like the pressure of the crowd and using it against the own crowd.
Yeah, I mean, maybe in other like if it wasn't a crowd that I love so much, I would have done like stuff like this. I was more or less like standing up. I was so pumped with adrenaline from the clutch. It was a difficult clutch and one to remember. Um, I don't know, like I think it gave us energy, but then again, Furia won the round after, and then it energized the crowd even more. But then luckily we won the round after that and kind of ruined the momentum because I think when the crowd gets going, that's when it's hard to streak rounds together. And yeah,
It was a gritty match, kind of dirty at times,
yeah.
not a clean game for none of the two teams. I want to know what you feel was that Furia brought to the table that made it so hard.
Mm, I think an Inferno. Let me think. It's been a long game. On Inferno, we started out on the T side, and yeah, already a piss around the push down middle, bring the momentum to them. They're good at getting a lot of utility damage on Banana and Keshirato and Yuri. Just such a stable duo to like pit inside when you're running A. So that is super difficult. And on Mirage, it was kind of similar things where they're good at splitting the map. Art had multiple window jumps, and they had cat control and was pressuring us. And yeah, I think they're just good at pressuring different parts of the map at the right times. And yeah,